I bought this Seesii Mini Circular Saw because this is actually the first cutting tool I have ever bought for myself. And I wanted something that felt easier to handle and not too intimidating. We have built a lot of things at home over the years, but usually what we do is measure everything first and then get the wood cut at the home improvement store. And that works, but it also limits you. If one measurement changes or if you need one extra cut later, you either have to go back to the store or adjust your whole project around it. So I wanted a cutting tool that felt more manageable for smaller DIY projects, and that's why I chose this compact circular saw. This one is a corded mini circular saw, so you do plug it in while using it. But I like that because I don't have to worry about charging a battery before a project. It has a 4.8 amp motor, runs at 4000 RPM, and comes with three 4.5-inch blades for different materials like wood, soft metal, tile, and plastic. For me, the main use is wood and plywood, but I like knowing it comes with options. It also includes a laser guide and a rip guide, which are two features I really wanted as a beginner. The laser helps you see your cutting line more clearly, and the rip guide helps keep the cut more straight when you are cutting along an edge. When you're new to using a saw, those little things make the process feel less overwhelming. For this video, I'm cutting this piece of plywood so you can see how it works. Before cutting, I make sure the plywood is supported on a stable surface and I mark my line clearly. Safety is really important with any cutting tool. So I also make sure to keep my hands away from the blade area, wear eye protection, and take my time instead of rushing. Once everything is lined up, I turn on the saw, follow the marked line, and let the tool do the work. What I like is that because this is compact, it does not feel as heavy or hard to control as a larger circular saw. It feels more approachable for someone like me who wanted a tool for smaller home projects, shelves, plywood cuts, craft builds, or simple DIY pieces. The cutting depth is also useful. It can cut up to 1 and 11 by 16 inches at 90 degrees and up to 1 and 1 by 8 inches at 45 degrees. So it gives you flexibility depending on the project. For basic plywood and smaller boards, that is more than enough for what I need. The biggest reason I am happy I bought this is the convenience. Now, if I need to make a small adjustment or cut a piece at home, I don't have to depend on the store for every single cut. It gives me more freedom to work on projects at my own pace. And for someone buying their first cutting tool, I think the size really matters. A full size saw can feel intimidating if you're not used to power tools, but this mini saw feels like a more beginner friendly step while still being useful. I also like that everything feels more project ready because it comes with multiple blades and guides. You still need to read the instructions carefully and use it safely, but it does not feel overly complicated once you understand the setup. Overall, this CC Mini Circular Saw is worth considering if you want a compact cutting tool for DIY projects, plywood, wood, plastic, tile, or smaller home builds. For me, it was the right first saw because it feels easier to handle, has helpful guides, and gives me the freedom to make cuts at home instead of always relying on the home store. If you found this helpful, follow along for more honest home and DIY reviews like this one.